Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. Wanted to do a video on just how bad this Maya event is. Man, I can't stand it. Every time I see it, it's like, oh, I gotta do this thing again. So I basically do it one time. I just wanted to show it with you guys how I do it. So I'm picking my troops, super boring. You can't just automatically pick one and do it quickly. And if you want to do the event twice, three times, four times, because you don't like your score, you got to go through this whole thing again. It takes like 3 minutes just to pick your generals and then your troops, even though you're going to do the same thing all the time. And they don't even really matter. It's so stupid. And like, so they pick this event where like the whole goal is to do it as quickly as you can to get it over with so you don't have to do it anymore. I pick the Maya warrior, whatever they're called. I start attacking and I don't click the clouds or the chests until I'm attacking one of them because it's so slow and I just want to kill time and do it all really quickly. So I'm pressing all the other stuff while it goes on. And then there's this poison thing. You just hit the clouds as fast as you can and try to kill it. Every buff, you just pick siege. It's so boring, so awful. I end up with a really bad score here, but all I really care about is finishing it so I could pick the chests at like, I think there's 4 of them or 5 of them at different levels. I think there's one right here I'm going to click, and then I get a few treasure scrolls. That's really all I want out of this thing. It's really just an event that Evony needs to change. There's no skill. It's complete luck. It's a complete time waster. It's so bad. The only thing that's actually okay about it is that you can leave it and you don't leave your progress. So you can, go back to your alliance and be like, hey, am I missing any rallies? Okay, I'll join these. And then I'll go back to this useless event that everybody gets the same score in, but everybody has to spend like an hour doing. And some people spend hours and hours. I don't know how. I don't know why. I can't stand it. I end up with a score here of like, I think it's 7,200. Which, hey, I finished it. Good enough. I'm kind of happy with that. I wish I got 9,000. That's kind of what I've been getting before. I remember the first time it came out, I got like 11,000. I was super happy. Like, oh, I'm so good. And then the next time I realized, hey, everyone's getting 11,000. There's no more secrets. So it's really just one of those things where, the return on investment of how much time I'm going to put in to hope for some luck to tie everybody and then hope that I'm a little luckier than them and I get a better point total and I get a few more chests and they're so random what's inside of them. Like the final chest, if you get first place, I think you get like 40 of the treasure scroll chests or 100 something. I don't know. But you end up getting like 3 or 4 treasure scroll chests. It's nothing. So it's really not even worth it. They basically get the same rewards. They get a few more gems if they do well in the event. But you can see here, like, it's just, how do you get through this quicker? I wish there was a fast forward mode. For you guys, I skipped so much of this on the video. I think I made this a 6-minute video just to show how bad this event is. And like the graphics are just terrible. It's so bad. At least in Hun's Invasion, you get to a little bit of a social aspect. You get to play with people from other servers. I got to play with like Sir Philip and a couple other people last time. Philip, by the way, timed out on us trying to do all the extra attacks in the Hun's Invasion. Is funny. But at least there's something like, hey, I'll play with other people on my server who aren't in my alliance. This thing, it's like, just go at it boring, use your generals, and if you have a good account, you don't even get an advantage. Everyone's the same, which I get it. Some people who play Evony would be really happy with that, thrilled with that. Like, it's finally their time. But they're actually, like, they're just wasting their time. It's kind of like the guy or a girl who goes around and wins monster kill and just wastes stamina on low-level bosses. It's like that. Like, yeah, you did win. You did win something. But you probably used, like, 30,000 stamina more than the people who just joined Vikings for the day. And you went and killed all these little tiny monsters. So I actually slipped away right here for a minute and did some SVS. I caught a guy. I hit him earlier with a small siege, and then here, so I knew what he had, and I hit him with a big siege, and got a little bit positive on him. But siege is one of those things where it's just like, I had a good hit earlier. We rallied someone, so I only needed a few more points for the rewards to get the 540 for the max rewards for the Blood of Heirs. Too bad I wasn't filming there. That would have been a perfect interlude into this video. But there was the attack and the buffs. So I got my points in SVS, which is amazing, because this early, it means I don't have to watch my phone. I don't have to sit on Evony. I don't have to waste my weekend away. I got my points. Hey, if something comes up and people message me and are like, hey, there's a rally, let's do it. Let's do it. But aside from that, it's like I'm free. I don't have to sit there and watch the enemy server. I don't got to look for all the points. And here's how I end up in this event. So I think it's 7,200, 7,220, I think. And looking at the differences in because these chests have such low drop rates of the good items, it's really not that big a difference to finish. Like, I'm guessing I'm in like 10th right now. I'm going to get bumped to like 40th. But really not that big a difference from finishing 40th or like 5th or 6th. Like a few more gems, but everything else is kind of just like random drops. Like to get Caesar, the fragments, it's going to take forever. And, who has extra dragons to put on them? So anyways, my thoughts, I hate this event. I wish Evony would get rid of it. But let me know your thoughts. I'm sure some people out there do like it. So anyways, Genghis, like, subscribe, leave a comment.